Hi, and welcome to our talk show. We would start various episodes from today onwards on different visa types. How does this visa works? What are the criteria to apply for these visas? What is the validity for these visas? And how it's going to impact you and your life? Okay. So welcome to Aussie Education's talk show. My name is Satyaprakash Shukla. I'm a registered migration agent. So let's start with one of the most sought after visa, which is a post study work visa, which is subclass 485 post study work visa. So when you do study in Australia, whether you're doing a diploma, advanced diploma, bachelor's, master's, or doctorate degree, you might be eligible to apply for a post study work visa, a visa which gives you full work rights to experience the practical business world and experience the work ability for you in your chosen career, to able to make a practical life out of this. Okay, so there are two different categories. One is a graduate work stream visa, and the second one is post study work visa. If you are doing a diploma or advanced diploma or a wet sector course in Australia, and you nominate one occupation from the course which you are doing, and if that occupation is in the medium to long term skill list, at the end of your completion of the course, you are eligible for a 18 months of post study work visa. So how does that work? Let's say you are doing a certificate 3 in air conditioning and diploma in plumbing, okay, which is a 2 years course. So at the end of your course, you nominate air conditioning and plumbing occupation from your position, from your education what you did. That is in medium to long term skill list. So you have to get assessed by a particular authority, particular assessing body, and once you get a provisional positive assessment lodged, then also you can apply for a post study work visa, which is graduate work stream visa, and you get 18 months of visa. So it's very important to choose what exactly you are studying and how this study will change or might change in next 2 years. If you are doing a diploma and advanced diploma into something which is not into a medium to long term skill list, you will not be eligible for this visa. Let's move on to a higher education. It's a bachelor and master's degree. So irrespective of whether your occupation is in any list or not, if you are doing a bachelor degree or a master's degree from any Australian provider, CRICOS provider, you are eligible for 2, 3 or 4 years of post study work visa. So if you have been granted a student visa after 5th of November 2011, then you are eligible for this post study work visa. Even if you have hold any other visa prior to 5th of November 2011, let's say your parents were in Australia and you hold a dependent visa depending on their visa before 2011, then you are not eligible for this post study work visa. Okay, then secondly, how does this 2, 3, 4 years of visa get decided? So from the point of 485 visa, the Australian geographical areas have been divided into 3 different sectors. So first one is metropolitan cities. If you are doing your bachelor degree or master's degree from Sydney, Melbourne or Brisbane, you get 2 years of post study work visa. If you are doing your degree from other cities or a major regional centers such as Perth, Gold Coast, Geelong, Newcastle, then you get 3 years of post study work visa. And if you are doing from other regional areas, let's say for example Northern Territory, the whole NT comes under other regional areas, so you get 4 years of post study work visa. So imagine you are doing a master's degree from Charles Darwin University, CDU. So you get 2 years of student visa and a possible 4 years of post study work visa to make your career, to make your life. Now if you want to apply for this post study work visa, there are certain documents which you need or certain criteria which you need to fulfill. Number one, your course should be a 2 years of full-time course from a CRICOS provider, education provider, or it should be a 16 months. Okay, you can only apply for 485 within 6 months from your completion date. If you complete your course now, for example, and you want to apply for 485 next year in March, then you are out of these 6 months. You will not be able to apply for that one. Now, in last 3-4 months, we have got quite a lot of inquiries where students are asking, sir, due to Corona, there is no dates available. Can I apply for my 485 without English? You cannot. English is a time of application criteria for these post-study work visas. If you apply without English, there is every chance that your application might get refused. Okay, and then you might be out of this 6 months time frame to reapply, or you get section 48 barred and you cannot apply while you're in Australia. Okay, so be very careful. You need a police clearance check. You need your completion letter from your education provider for the course which you have done in Australia, a valid passport. Okay, so these are the documents which has to be produced at time of application. If you are in doubt or if you don't know how to proceed with your 485 or you need more information, then please contact me or my team on 0406 107 107. Number is 0406 107 107, or you can contact on visa@aussieeducation.com.au. We are here to help. Please contact us now. Thank you.